This will be a day long remembered. Now I am the master.
Welcome to another episode of Legends and Theories. And welcome to review the final episodes of Ironheart Season 1, which will probably be the last season of it. I feel like they really didn't have any confidence in this, and as I said last week, the show, I mean, it's fine. I really don't care about the character of Riri at all, and I don't think she's really that good of a person. Or they're trying to make it a little more ambiguous with her, but I just honestly think she just really isn't a great person, and they didn't even need the also spoilers from this point because there is a one really good thing in this, but that is the biggest spoiler of it. But yeah, I didn't need her making a deal with the devil to tell me that she isn't a great person or the Hood himself to say, oh, you're a criminal and not a good person. And that she just wasn't a good person and just had so many other ways to go and do stuff without her causing as many problems as possible. And yeah, she probably should be in prison for what she did because she did work with a criminal operation and did go and kill someone. And I'm not gonna take the it was self-defense thing because yeah, that was just straight up murder. So yeah, honestly, really just did not enjoy that. But yeah, honestly, just going into this, honestly, I mean everything was it was fine. I said though last week the Hood is the most interesting character in this, and that is now pushed down to second most interesting character because when Mephisto showed up, just honestly that was just honestly really crazy. Even though I had it accidentally spoiled by someone who I know last week who thought that was a reveal from the first three episodes because they didn't watch it and was just talking to me about it. But honestly, it's just great to see Mephisto in this after just all the speculation and the memes about him appearing and everything. We finally have him, and honestly, it was just a really interesting thing to see. I really enjoy seeing the character in there, and yeah, honestly, it was solid. Going to Ezekiel Stain, probably the third most interesting character in this now. I really didn't like anyone from the heist crew, and honestly, it just kind of remained with this. I didn't really enjoy anyone from the heist crew, and really, the only characters I really cared about was the Hood and Ezekiel Stain from the main characters, and then the appearance of Mephisto was probably the most I was the most interested in. But going into this one specifically, yeah, I thought that everything. I mean, it was fine as I said. The most ridiculous thing is I saw some behind the scenes video saying that they built that White Castle completely to be just a set, and apparently built it in the middle of Chicago, and people were going and walking into it thinking it was a real restaurant. And I mean, why would they do that? That seems like one of the greatest wastes of money I've really ever seen. And they did not need to build a fake White Castle for that. They really just they could have just had a regular White Castle, removed all the tables and put fake tables in to destroy and swapped out the door. Could have filmed there for like a few nights, and that White Castle would have bragging rights. It was in a Marvel episode. So yeah, honestly, don't really understand why they had to go build an entire fake White Castle for that. Might be one of the greatest wastes of money, but at least you can see where the budget could have been wasted on this because I have no idea where that went with the Acolyte last year. Definitely where it went with Andor though, because that show looked incredible, but that's just other stuff. And yeah, honestly, really the only other thing I have to say is I think it's interesting that everything with Obadiah Stane was covered up. I forgot to mention that last week, but that was definitely an interesting thing that came out of that. And yeah, honestly, as I said, this was it was a fine show. Nothing really incredible about it, and yeah, I'm more excited to see what else they're doing with Fantastic Four at the end of the month. And I don't know, I kept getting that teaser for that Wakanda animated series when I was watching these last three episodes. So I mean, I guess I'll check that out, but I don't have too much interest in it. But yeah, honestly, this wasn't great. It wasn't terrible. It was fine. Want to know what you think? Please leave in the comments, and I'll see you in the next episode of Legends and Theories. Thank you for watching this episode of Legends and Theories. Please subscribe, like the video, share the video, leave a comment, check out the video on screen, and may the Force be with you.